Shri Gurubhyo Namaha students, welcome to online class. Today I am going to discuss in miscellaneous exercise question number 6. Find the interval in which the function f given by f of x equal to 4 sin x minus 2x minus x cos x divided by 2 plus cos x. The condition is given as increasing and next condition is decreasing. Increasing means first order derivative greater than or equal to 0. Decreasing first order derivative less than or equal to 0. Right? Now I am going to do the solution part. You have to listen carefully, children. First step, you want to differentiate f of x equal to, first we have to simplify the function and then we have to do the differentiation, right? 4 cos x minus 2x 4 sin x. Am I right? Yeah. 4 sin x, sorry children, 4 sin x minus 2x minus x cos x divided by 2 plus cos x. Right. Now I am going to separate the function. How I am going to separate? You have to listen. First part 4 sin x divided by 2 plus cos x. Here you have to see in both the terms which is common, minus x is common. So you have to take it outside. 2 plus cos x, right? Divided by 2 plus cos x. I separated the terms, right? Now, these two things are cancelled. You arrive the function as 4 sin x divided by 2 plus cos x minus x. This is your function. Now we are going to differentiate, right? In the first part, you should apply u by v, right? U by v. The derivative of u by v, you have to recall the formula v u dash minus u v dash divided by v square, right? Now, f dash of x equal to, first part I am going to do the differentiation. 2 plus cos x the whole square 2 plus cos x into 4 cos x, right? When 4 is constant, it will come as such. When you differentiate sin x, you will get it as cos x. That means b u dash is over next minus u v dash, right? What is your u? 4 sin x is your u into 2 is constant. When you differentiate cos x minus sin x, right? When you differentiate sin x, when you differentiate cos x, you get it as minus sin x. When you differentiate x, you will get it as 1. Now, 2 plus cos x into 4 cos x plus 4 sin square x divided by 2 plus cos x the whole square minus 1. Right? Now, use 4 cos x and multiply inside your elements. What are the things exist inside the bracket? 8 cos x plus 4 cos square x plus 4 sin square x divided by 2 plus cos x the whole square minus 1. Now you see 8 cos x plus 4 cos square x plus 4 sin square x is there. Then you have to take a common 4. 8 cos x plus 4 into cos square x plus sin square x divided by 2 plus cos x the whole square minus 1. Right? Now, Sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1, you know very well, right? Now what you arrive? It is equal to 8 cos x plus 4 divided by 2 plus cos x the whole square minus 1. Right? At the end you arrive this only. Now I am going to simplify. Use cross multiply and simplify. After that you should equate with 0. Right? 8 cos x 8 cos x plus 4 minus 2 plus cos x the whole square divided by 2 plus cos x the whole square. Right, children? The next step, we are going to simplify. Right? 8 cos x 8 cos x plus 4 minus 4 minus 4 cos x minus cos square x. Right? Because minus is there, you have to expand, use the identity a plus b the whole square, a square plus b square plus 2ab. When you use to minus and multiply, you will get it as minus 4 cos x minus 4 minus cos square x. Right? Now, divided by 2 plus cos x the whole square. Now, see plus 4 minus 4 cancel. Right? Then what should be the next? 8 cos x minus 4 cos x. What can you get? 8 cos x minus 4 cos x means 4 cos x. Next, minus cos square x divided by 2 plus cos x the whole square, which is equal to cos x you should take it as common. Cos x you should take it as common. Inside the bracket what you arrive? 4 minus cos x divided by 2 plus cos x the whole square. Now we are going to equate with 0 to find a critical point. Right? Now, f dash of x equal to 0. F dash of x equal to 0. Now, or here it is increasing decreasing function only, no? Right? Cos x, f dash of x, we know that straight away we can enter into the solution part here. Right? What is the range of cos x? We know that minus 1 less than or equal to cos x less than or equal to 1. Right? We know that minus 1 less than or equal to cos x less than or equal to 1. First part, what it is given? Increasing. Increasing. First part is given as increasing. Increasing means what? F dash of x greater than or equal to 0. F dash of x greater than or equal to 0. That means, you see here, 4 minus cos x definitely greater than 0, right? Because the range is minus 1 to 1. Whatever value you can assign here, the value is greater than 0. The same way, 2 plus cos x, 2 plus cos x, the whole square is also greater than 0, right? Greater than 0. Now, then cos x, when cos x, then cos x greater than 0 means in which of the quadrant the cos is positive? Since cos x is positive, cos x is positive in the first and fourth quadrant. In the first, in the first, in the first and fourth quadrant. So what is your conclusion here? F of x is increasing, f of x is increasing in the interval, first quadrant, no? 0, pi by 2 and fourth quadrant means what? Closed interval 3 pi by 2, 2 pi. Right? Greater than or equal to 0. Increasing means greater than or equal to 0. When you substitute 0, you will get it as what? Greater than. When you substitute pi by 2, that time also it is equal to 0. Pi by 2 means equal to 0, you can arrive. Right? Now, second one, decreasing. Second one is what? Decreasing. Right? Decreasing. F dash of x, second part is decreasing. F dash of x less than or equal to 0. F dash of x less than or equal to 0 when cos x, when in which are the quadrant the cos is negative. Cos is negative in the second and third quadrant. Cos is negative in the second and third quadrant. Cos x is negative in the second and third quadrant. Second and third quadrant. Therefore, it is decreasing. F of x is decreasing. F of x is decreasing in the interval. Decreasing in the interval pi by 2, pi by 2, 3 pi by 2. Right? Pi by 2, 3 pi by 2. Right, children? Increasing means greater than or equal to 0. In these two interval, the function is greater than or equal to 0. Decreasing means in this interval, less than or equal to 0. Now I am going to move to the next question. Right, children? Question number 7, you people should try. Question number 8, I am going to solve. Right? Question number 8. What is question number 8? Question number 8. Find, question number 8. Find the maximum area. Find the maximum area. Maximum area of an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle inscribed in the ellipse. Isosceles triangle inscribed. Inscribed. Isosceles triangle inscribed in the ellipse. Inscribed in the ellipse. X square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1. Right? With its vertex. With its vertex at one end. At one end of the major axis. At one end of the major axis. Right? Major axis. See here, I am going to draw a diagram, then only I will enter into the solution. Right? See here, this is your x-axis, y-axis. Right? X-axis, x dash, y dash. Right? Now, The ellipse is on the major axis, on x-axis. So it comes like this, right? Now, this is your origin. They said in the ellipse, the isosceles triangle is inscribed, they said, right? Now, I am going to construct a isosceles triangle, right? This is the point a comma 0, the point on x-axis, right? That means y becomes 0. Here the point, we are going to take it as a polar coordinate. What it is? A cos theta, comma, b sin theta, a cos theta, comma, b sin theta. Here, what is the coordinate of q? A cos theta, x is positive, y is negative, b sin theta, right? Polar coordinates you have to take. P as A cos theta, B sin theta, Q as A cos theta minus B sin theta, right children? This is your M, midpoint, right? Now, this one is your A. You have to label it first, the vertex and all. Then only it is easy for you, right? Now, solution. Let the equation of an ellipse, let the equation of an ellipse, x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1, then any point P, then any point P, capital P, any point P on the ellipse, P on the ellipse, we drew the diagram. For that we are writing a right up here. P on the ellipse is a cos theta, comma, b sin theta, right? A cos theta, comma, b sin theta. From P, we are going to draw a perpendicular. It will meet the x-axis at M, right? From P, draw PM perpendicular to OX. PM perpendicular to OX and produce. That line you have to produce, right? Produce it to meet to meet the ellipse, to meet the ellipse at Q. Then APQ is an isosceles triangle. Is an isosceles triangle. Right, children? Isosceles triangle. Now, S is the area. Let S be let S be its area. Right? We are using the letter S. Right, children? Now, S equal to half into base into height, half into base into, right, area of a triangle. But here we have two triangles, so 2 into half into, right, 2 into half into base into height. What is your base here? AM. What is your height? PM. Right? AM into PM. Now, The AM we are going to express in terms of origin, right? Now, this is equal to 2, 2 cancel. Then AM can be written as OA minus OM, right? OA minus OM into PM can be written as PM. What is your PM? That is perpendicular height. Perpendicular height is what? B sine theta. Perpendicular height is B sine theta. Now what is your OA? OA they mentioned as A, right? So A. OM is what? OM. What is your OM? A cos theta, right? A cos theta into B sine theta. I will show you the picture, then only you can understand. Right, children? 1 minute. See here, OA is prescribed by A. We need what? AM. So, OA minus OM. OM is nothing but A cos theta. OM is nothing but A cos theta. Right? A cos theta, comma 0. So, A cos theta minus, right? OA minus OM. So, A minus A cos theta. How we are writing the result? You understood, children? Yeah. Now, we are going to multiply, right? AB sin theta, which is equal to AB sin theta minus AB sin theta cos theta. In both the things, which is common? AB is common. So, sin theta minus, here I am going to modify the format. I am going to multiply by 2 and divide by 2. 1 by 2 into 2 sin theta into cos theta. Right, children? 1 by 2 into 2 sin theta cos theta. That alone I multiplied by 2 and divide by 2. I can get a easy format as 2 sine 2, sine 2 theta, right? Which is equal to AB sin theta minus 1 by 2 into minus 1 by 2 into sine 2 theta, right? This is your function. Now we are going to differentiate with respect to theta, right? So ds by d theta equal to AB is constant as such. When you differentiate sin theta, cos theta, minus 1 by 2 is common. When you differentiate sin 2 theta, cos 2 theta into 2, right? Again you have to differentiate 2 theta. When you differentiate 2 theta, you will get it as 2. So 2 cancel, which is equal to AB cos theta minus cos 2 theta minus cos 2 theta. Now you see, we are going to equate with 0, right? ds by d theta equal to 0, which implies AB cos theta minus cos 2 theta equal to 0. AB not equal to 0, but cos theta minus cos 2 theta equal to 0. Now, cos 2 theta equal to what? Cos theta. Cos 2 theta equal to cos theta. Right, children? Now, when you will get it as either it should be in the first quadrant or it should be in the fourth quadrant, means you will get it as a positive value, right? This one I am going to express in the radian format. Right, children? Cos 2 theta, that is 2 theta equal to this one, 2 pi minus theta, right? 2 pi minus theta. Cos 2 theta, you get it as 2 theta equal to 2 pi minus theta. When you apply cos on both the sides, you will get it as cos 2 theta equal to cos 360 minus theta, fourth quadrant. So you get it as cos theta, right? Whether did you understand the things what I'm saying? Yeah. Cos theta can be expressed in the form of 360 minus theta. Right, children? Now, theta is equal to, that is 2 theta plus theta equal to 2 pi. Now, theta is equal to 3 theta equal to 2 pi. Theta equal to 2 pi by 3. 2 pi by 3. Now, at theta equal to 2 pi by 3, 2 pi by 3, we want to say what it is. The area is maximum. That means it is a critical point. Is a critical point. A critical point that you are going to substitute in the second order derivative, right? Substitute in the second order derivative. What is your first order derivative that you have to write? Then only it is easy to differentiate. ds by d theta equal to AB, AB sin theta, AB sin theta minus 1 by 2 sin 2 theta, right? This is your ds by d theta. Sorry, this is your function. Sorry, children. Instead of cos, I wrote sin, right? AB into cos theta minus cos 2 theta. This is your first order derivative, right? Cos theta minus cos 2 theta. Now we are going to differentiate d square s by d theta square equal to ab into minus sin theta minus. So it becomes plus 2 sin 2 theta. 2 sin 2 theta. Next, we are going to say maximum. That means second order derivative is negative. Second order derivative is negative. At theta is equal to 2 pi by 3, the second order derivative equal to AB into minus sine 2 pi by 3 plus sine 2 into 2 pi by 3, right? 2 into 2 pi by 3, which is equal to AB into minus sine 2 pi by 3 is nothing but what? Minus 2 sine pi by 3 is nothing but pi minus pi by 3. That can be written as minus sine pi by 3, right? Sine 180 minus theta equal to sine theta. Here I am going to write sine pi minus pi by 3 is equal to sine 2 pi by 3. Here you come, what it is? 2 into 120 degree, that is 240 degree. 240 degree, how can you write? Pi plus pi by 3, right? Sine pi plus pi by 3. 240 degree can be written as, which is equal to minus sine pi by 3. Because it is a third quadrant. Third quadrant is a tan house. Except tan and cot, whatever function it enters, it will act as negative. So minus sine pi by 3. Minus sine pi by 3. Now, both are negative. You are going to take a negative symbol outside, right? S double dash equal to, S double dash equal to minus AB into, what is the value of sine 30 degree, sorry, sine 60 degree? Root 3 by 2 plus root 3 by 2, because you took minus as common, which is equal to minus AB into 2 times root 3 by 2. 2 times root 3 by 2. Right, children? Now, 2, 2 is common. 2 times root 3 by 2. 1 minute. Sorry, children. Yeah, 2, I missed it here. Right, sorry. 2. Here also 2 you have to include. So what can you get here? 2 root 3, right? So it becomes 3 root 3 divided by 3 root 3 divided by 1 minute. I will erase it and write here, children. Then only you will get a clear idea, right? Sorry for the inconvenience. Now, root 3 by 2 plus 2 times root 3 by 2, it becomes 3 root 3 by 2, which is less than 0, which is less than 0. Therefore, area is maximum, right? Therefore, area is maximum at theta is equal to 2 pi by 3. At theta is equal to 2 pi by 3. Maximum value equal to, maximum value means you want to substitute in the function, right? S equal to AB into sine 2 pi by 3 minus 1 by 2 into 2 sine pi by 3 in, sorry, 2 pi by 3 sine 2 pi by 3 into cos 2 pi by 3. 2 pi by 3 into cos 2 pi by 3. Now, 2 pi by 3 into. Now, what is the value of sine 2 pi by 3? You know that, right? It is equal to AB into sine pi by 3. 120 degree is equivalent to sine 60 degree. Here you see 2 cancel. Here it becomes minus sine pi by 3. It becomes minus cos pi by 3 because the second quadrant is a sine house. Sine and cosecant except any other thing comes, it will act as negative. So AB into sine pi by 3 minus into minus plus sine pi by 3 into cos pi by 3. Now you are going to give a value for this. AB root 3 by 2 plus root 3 by 2 into 1 by 2. 60 degree value you are substituting here. Right, children? Now it is equal to AB. You are going to take a LCM. 2 root 3 plus root 3. Which is equal to 3 root 3 divided by 4 AB. 3 root 3 divided by 4 AB is a square unit. The maximum area of a triangle. Maximum. Therefore, maximum area of an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle is, sorry, isosceles triangle is 3 root 3 divided by 4 into AB square unit. Right, children? Thank you. You have to go through the format. If you have any doubt, we will discuss tomorrow. Right, children? Once again, thank you.